you. Yeah, you. Friend. You like...
It's that time again, dreamers. It's time for Nora to say goodnight.
How do I do it? Do what? No, I'm ready. Let's do it. Fine, I'll do a party. Wait, damn it! I just want to give the fans what they need. That's true. That's true, too. And then the PS4 is destroyed. That's your punishment. Just wait, hold on.
The Hot Mic podcast.
We're doing the regular mic podcast until maybe next time. I don't know.
Yeah, no, did you? Yeah,
might have been too sudden. Let you ease it in.
So they changed some shit. Like you only need 30 Eximus now, not 100. I mean, 100 was whatever. We did it.
Did we do that? Jesus. Oh yeah, we did. God, we're
Nora's got the
hardcore.
goods for one lucky dreamer.
Who's
it gonna
but 30 is very nice. Like they listen to the community.
Oh, I see. And we can do it again. Does that mean we got ripped off or we got better? No, we got better because we can get votes now.
Yeah.
And
so
this sounds really hard though.
Missions?
They completed the 60-minute and things sound hella hard.
Let's check what's next.
Yeah, the survival. I mean, I think there's some maps where I think if you just stay in a room, you could shoot everything that comes through the door, but you still have to leave to get life support.
That'd be good.
Yeah. You need that one Warframe that does defy. It's invincible, so you can just have him go out.
I have 3 syndicate missions.
Let's do it.
What are those for?
The fucking Nightwave rep.
Oh, do we need to still do heat damage, or is that... I think that's over.
Nora
they have frost damage and blast damage.
Oh. Oh, I see cold and blast. Let me update
Let's get back to it.
God, she's annoying. Cold and
I'm surprised they didn't just get like the film of an actual person and put it on there.
That would be jarring. I don't like it when there are people. It always looks cheap and shitty and gross.
This already looks like a person up until when she talks.
Let's go see what is going on.
I like the music that she plays though.
What does she play?
Some cool sounding like, credits roll at the end of Blade Runner kind of music.
I didn't notice that. I assumed it was like rap.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Alright, so syndicate missions.
Ooh, here's one for the cold. That'll be good.
And then there's like I found the easy assassination mission that everyone's doing. You might get 25,000 credits for it. Not like you care.
I care very
Give a
much.
damn. Your fucking ballin' ass credit amount.
I can relate to the little people. I mean, the people who are like me.
Hey, did you ever go fishing?
No, I was looking for fish, but I think I just kept getting fucked with. Let's see. How do you get blast damage? Do you need a grenade or something? Because I don't see anything with blast.
No, you do heat and cold.
Okay, so I'll do heat and cold on my whip. A whip. That'll be
on your cool whip.
I would have no idea what to do if you weren't the Warframe Wikipedia.
Yeah, I'm just the guy that looks up the Warframe Wikipedia. And now I have become a Wikipedia. I am becoming the living guide.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
You can just keep your built weapons in the foundry.
The Wolf of Wall Street. Warframe.
The Wolf of Warframe.
The Wolf of Warframe makes more sense. I wouldn't say that. I'm such an idiot.
What mission? What kind of mission is this?
Syndicate.
No, but what kind of, is it a spy mission?
I don't know.
My most hated of all missions.
You gotta pay attention to that shit. You can tell when I'm drinking herbal tea.
Yeah, herbal tea. I gotta remake a mixture.
I got all aggravated.
My decanter is running very low.
What an interesting place. I appreciate you doing this
Stole the
task
bunch
for
this
me.
morning like a piece of shit.
The enemy is on star. You must
I
defend
don't
our
drop a
equipment
lot
until reinforcements
It's
arrive.
just it's so cheap.
I'm just worried about it not.
We have to pick it apart from the fried chicken skin. And
My issue is that I worry about it not being available at some point.
This map. Oh, I know. That's why I'm fucking stockpiling.
Did you find the datums around here on this map?
No.
Let me tell you about my night last night. I played for about an hour just looking for they had numbers on them. Oh shit! Sorry, I did that. Maybe it wasn't this map.
You found some on this?
I found datums. I found 7 out of 8 before it said you're running out of time. You got to kill the enemy. And I was like, oh shit! There is no enemy left. I killed all of them. So I did that, and then I was running as fast as I could. I forgot how to go super fast for a second, and then by the time I realized it was too late. So I just got kicked out of the mission because I was taking too long to look for stuff.
Wow.
So that was awesome.
Yeah. I didn't make that fucking timer down too.
Yeah, timers you can't see until you have a minute left.
Yeah. The thing is, they don't really kick you. They don't ever kick you for idling in this game. Oh, you know, gonorrhea can open lockers now.
Ooh,
Look at him go.
gonorrhea. And then so I was like, well, I'll never do that again. Then I did it again immediately. That time I ran out of time again, but I I made sure to hold on to my variability so I spent 2 hours on the same map, just meticulously checking every corner. And again, I got 7 out of 8. So, did
you finish it this time?
Yeah, but I only got 7 out of 8. But I was worried that I wouldn't be able to come back and collect more because it said 7 out of 8. So I figured that meant I had to collect them all in one sitting. You know what I mean?
No, you will get away with however many you collect.
Okay, so I collected 7 out of 8. I got 14 out of 8, but they kicked me off the first time, so fuck.
Yeah, no, I mean, well, yeah, exactly. But yeah, no, you gotta finish the mission. I've had that where I found, I think the most I've ever found is 4. So 7,
well, I was looking, God damn it! I always save my fucking gameplay, but that time I didn't, because I was like, who would ever want to watch this? And I want to show you just how long I was spending just staring and looking and just canvassing and going super fucking slow.
You have to. It helps if you have like some fucking like some loot radar mods.
Oh, fucking Christ. Yeah, it helps if you're alone too, because nobody's waiting for you. It helps if you don't have a girlfriend.
Yeah, no, I kind of like, I'm not as meticulous as you are when it comes to like fucking combing through every piece of loot. But I found 4 one time, and then I fucking, it was a spy mission, I think, and then I failed because I wasn't able to like stealth successfully before the data could get this, before the data was just, you know.
So do you even know what they are? The little like glowing grid things on the ground, the datums?
Yeah, it's different for fucking different like factions.
Oh, so you pick it up on a mission specifically related to, or the datums are specifically related to that faction, you mean?
Yeah, like they'll be called something different for another faction.
Are they around this map?
I don't know, I've never, it's not that, this map isn't that big, I've never found them on this. Like, I don't think they have them on these fucking defense missions.
Oh, cool, I just found the shittiest texture combo on Warframe right now. Wow.
Where are you at?
That was terrible.
Okay.
That's bullshit. Look at that horrible job. Pieces of shit. There's 2 of them. I wonder if I could fall down into the floor.
Oh, wow.
Good job.
Oh, holy crap.
Fucking pre-game bitches.
Holy shit, it's like missing a whole tile.
There's missing 2 whole tiles. There's like one right here, and one right here.
Oh yeah, right, there's another corner missing. Oh man. Neglectful.
Neglect of the year.
But it's free. You know, it's funny, it's like they never really hide behind that. Dude, you know the whole thing with the Anthem like breaking your PS4, so when we were
wait, but can we get free PS4s? Do you have a disc I can use?
What's that?
I'm wondering if we could get free PS4s, and then I asked if you have a disc I could use.
Just no, you
jam
don't
it in there along with the
refund you for the game, not the PS4.
Oh, that's not really
gonna refund you for that. Yeah,
that's not a great deal. And that's pretty disgusting, because you can't opt out of these downloads. It's the only way you can play the primary game mode. Like, you might be able to do some single player shit, but you can't do anything else. I don't know, I think Anthem is all online, so I don't think you can play it at all without updating. So, and that's kind of how I feel like, it pisses me off. Apple's updates piss me off because they're always shit. But, for the most part, the PlayStation updates, even though they're mandatory, they've been pretty, like, stable. You know, I haven't, like, had issues with the updates. So it kind of makes it okay that it's mandatory. I'm like, okay, I can accept that. But the games, on the other hand, it's like, you're just at the mercy of these fucking games companies who don't give a shit about you. They, like, push agendas in their updates, and you have to update. And if you
Oh, dude, I'm about to
don't
uninstall this shit.
and if there's an update that you don't like and you want to go back to a prior update, you can't unless you have this.
Oh,
Then
yeah,
you have
good
only
luck
one
with that.
version. You have only one version of it that you can go back to. It's the version
Oh,
of
it
this.
always it forced downloads. It just rates you with the download. Like their day one patch, there was no way to like to deny it. It was all part of the install download now.
So if you
I'm thinking of uninstalling this shit, dude.
that's like, well, I hope that doesn't become standard because I think for the most part, most of them you can opt not to download anything, unless it's like a multiplayer game where you need to have it. But like Red Dead, you can play from. I don't think they even had an update when I bought it. It's pretty amazing. But
Yeah, that's believable. I don't know what people really complained about that they had to patch.
well, they keep doing the multiplayer updates. Apparently, the new one's so bad that people are boycotting.
They fucking like they nerfed the profits from hunting. One of the few fun things to do on.
What is that? Profits from hunting?
Yeah, so like they cut the fucking sell prices of like animal parts in half and like birds.
Oh, so you make less money.
Now,
Oh, great.
yeah.
So
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, that is the most fun, and it takes a long time, even if you're like spending time on it anyway.
Yeah.
Like it's just enough that you get satisfied. When I last played it, that it would be like work, but it was enough that it would feel like a reward, and it didn't feel like bullshit. It was like, oh man, I just got this animal.
So
Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Yeah, you're like, oh, dude, if I skin it, and then I fucking sell the carcass, that's like $7 total.
Yeah.
And you know, it's pretty stoked, right? No, forget that. Forget all that.
Wow, if they don't fix that, I'm probably not gonna play it again ever. Shit.
Yeah, no, me neither. And then, like, you know, people complained about bushwhacking.
Yeah, I heard that got worse, even though they were talking about making it better.
For bushwhacking.
What?
Yeah, and like now there's like a daily like quest to like fucking headshot 3 players.
That's awful. Those are the worst people.
Yeah.
They're bad people.
Yeah, it's
You
terrible.
don't give them money.
Yeah, and when they were they were talking about like bounties, like in GTA Online, you know, you can put a bounty on another player. But instead, what they did was now players will get bounties for like killing cops. Like every 8 cops, you'll get like a $2 bounty.
So that people will. Oh, I see.
Yeah, or else bounty hunter NPCs will come after you. And if
They made it
kill,
sound like it was going to be way
5
better.
birds,
Because they're just lying.
You get no money back.
Because they were talking about making it so you could tell when somebody's like a bushwhacker more easily, and you would be hidden on their map, and like it would make it so that they could still have their bushwhacking good time, but we'd have some like sort of defense against them.
They're doing that, but let's
They
say
broke
someone
everything
tries
else.
to bushwhack you, right?
Yeah.
Let's say someone tries to bushwhack
they
you
miss.
and you kill them first.
Yeah.
Now you're the bushwhacker.
Yeah,
on
of
the
course.
map.
I figure like there should be some sort of
So it's
consideration,
both.
like if somebody aims a weapon at you, just don't consider them a bushwhacker, but just take that into consideration when you're penalizing someone for bushwhacking them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like who aimed first, who shot first.
And just like kind of do some
Then,
calculation.
however it resolves. Yeah, but no, they didn't do that. It's whoever kills the other first.
That's too
That's
simple.
who becomes the quote-unquote bushwhacker.
If you
Yes,
see
can
somebody
fuck
aiming
it
a
up.
gun at you, you could take them out first. You should be, maybe you shouldn't be considered the winner for that because it's complicated, but you shouldn't get punished for that necessarily either.
Yeah, no. It is. And now parlaying, it will teleport you, like, when you hit parlay, it'll teleport you, like, 2 minutes away from each other on horseback, which is pretty far. What else did they fuck up?
Doesn't that parlay thing make it
That's basically
better?
it. I think that covers a lot
Because
of
you're
it.
trying to avoid them? Or-
Yeah, sure. But, I mean, anyway, the whole thing is like, yeah, let's reward fucking players now for bushwhacking, but they fucked it up. The hunting thing was really unnecessary.
Yeah, that kills the game for me, Jesus.
Yeah, no, me too.
I want to play it again, I just,
They really
that
didn't need to do that.
just ruins it. That's just what I like to do the most.
So unnecessary. And what else? They have like all these new, like, you know, expensive like clothes and emotes.
Good luck getting that from hunting. You gotta
Yeah.
spend your Rockstar money, which is bought with real money, probably.
You know why they did the bounty for killing cops? Because there's an exploit in Saint Denis where you could be on this one spot on the roof and just keep killing cops that climb up this ladder, like infinitely. You could level up to max level doing that way, and like you'd be fucking making hella money and getting all this loot from them.
Yeah, but that's how you should. I mean, maybe that isn't the ideal way to make money, but that's gameplay. So,
not
you
anymore.
know, maybe try to fix that some other way so that people can still kind of play the game and
Yeah, like
exploit it in ways that are clever.
You hear about what they did?
Maybe
for
have a daily
Witcher?
limit on that.
Exactly. I don't know. When I heard about that, I was
Witcher
like,
3 getting
yeah, I could do
multiplayer?
that, but I'm like, I'm not doing that. No, someone found an exploit, a single-player exploit. Well, Witcher.
Oh, is this the one with the giant monster?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
fucking
That's a good
cool.
idea.
And so it's like they kind of knew players were doing it, so it's not like they took it out of the game, but it's like now this fucking big ass monster attack. So and you could kill that monster and get more loot. So it's like, but they acknowledged it. It's not like they just fucking slap people on the fucking in the face.
Yeah,
and,
CD Projekt Red knows people actually want to play their game, as opposed to like, wait, are people trying to play the game? Well, this can't be.
Fuck that. Fuck them.
God,
Like
at least they're not fucking with the single player game. If they did, that would just, I'd just go back to the CD version.
Hell yeah. No, they're fucking. It must be like different fucking groups of people working on it.
I just picture all these fucking like 23-year-old, 24-year-old guys who like go out to booty all the time. And they're just like,
Yeah,
here's how you make money, guys.
Like,
This is how you do it.
Yeah, like taking bong hits.
Video games are for pussies. I eat pussies. Just kidding, I don't eat it.
Yeah, no, that's exactly. And like he's like wearing a polo, a really tight, fucking like pink.
To
polo
show off his
shirt,
like tats
collar pop
from when he was
in high school.
yeah.
Or what is it? It's like tribal tattoos, like a cross, like a dream tattoo.
He has a Von Dutch tattoo,
fucking,
like one of the older
Japanese,
executives.
Like, kanji.
One of the guys in their 30s, they have like a Von Dutch tattoo from back in the day.
Tramp stamp.
Yeah. Guys, this is how we
those
make
are the
money.
Guys like now in charge. Yeah.
This is how you do it.
There's a short haircut. Yeah, that's exactly them. Oh, and so they made all these new fucking emotes and like clothes, right, that you can buy. But like all the clothes are like fucked up looking and dirty, with holes in them, and they're so expensive, dude. So people are complaining about that.
It doesn't
It's
sound like a
they
video
know the
game. It
more
sounds like a
fucked up-
fucking phone game.
Yeah, exactly.
The only reason to play it is to spend money.
Even I was complaining about it when I was playing the online, because I wanted my character to look like a hobo, but like all the hobo shit is like super expensive, and like you need to be a higher level. Like the more, like the fucking, if you wanted a rope belt, that cost, the only way you could buy it was gold.
There was a coat.
Going too far.
There was a coat that I wanted that cost gold, and I'm just like, God damn it. I was like, maybe I'll buy that someday or wait for it to go on sale. I bet it's fucking more expensive now.
Yeah, it's pretty. They fucked it up, and they still haven't put.
Now I just wish I bought it.
They still haven't put fucking any new story missions. They put.
Well, why would they waste time on stories?
They put like 2 quote unquote new PvP game modes.
I hate that.
But
I don't like playing PvP on that. It's too like clunky. Not really like fluid like
Yeah,
first person
and
shooter.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you get the aim assist, but so does everyone.
Yeah.
Kind of balances out.
I did it once by accident, but I was like, I'm gonna be a man. I'm gonna go through this. It was not.
But
not
you're
too
like,
much fun.
you know, they released this game. It has like, whatever, literally a handful of story missions. And like 3 months later, you're like, hey, here's some new stuff. It's 2 PvP modes.
Did they think that they
That's
had people
it.
hooked on this enough that we
hey,
would have like been
enjoy
happy
this
with
for
it?
3 months.
Because we're not
What's
hooked
that?
on it hard. I mean, do they think they hooked people hard enough already that they don't need to make it good anymore? Because they just made it. They took everything that made it. God, the hunting is. If I can't get good shit by hunting, it's just dead. There's nothing for me there. I don't want to just play a game where the point is to spend money. I want to play a game where the point is to have fun and get away from my shitty loser life.
They're hella stingy, and like, dude, and this is how they're the worst thing is like are the bold-faced lies, I think, or just the PR, you know, however they try to spin it on a PR level. Like they're like, oh, we always meant the hunting pricing to be this way.
Is that what they said? Jesus.
And so that was the reason. They're like, oh, and we made a mistake or something.
It'd be nice if they warned us so we could make sure to
it.
spend all our money before the fucking update where they broke everything.
Yeah, and it's like, you know, oh, I guess they don't care that people were actually fucking enjoying the way this part of the game was.
Yeah, the second update, or the first update, I think it was the most enjoyable, I think. It's like got this good balance, and now they're just like, oh, that's balance for the player, that's more fun for the player, it's not more balance, it's fun for us.
Yeah, it's just like, dude, I don't know why companies are sometimes they get really out of touch with like their customers.
I think I know why. And basically,
like
just
they're
they don't
totally
care about
toned
goodwill.
down.
It's all about just saying we've made this
microtransaction
much, we're
model,
going to
I
make
think.
this much. They don't care like if they need to like be planning for 20 years from now, so people still love these games. If they're not planning for the future, then they're just like planning for each quarter so they can tell their investors we made this much. Like that, you're not building a future for the company though. You're just building good quarters. You gotta like give people what they want.
Yeah, I love how we're fucking griping about this, like, while playing Warframe. Look at what they did. They freaking, I can guarantee with almost absolute certainty that people complained about the Xmas, like, achievement.
Yeah,
I mean, I was expecting to do that again, to like, fucking just go through. And it wasn't a big deal, it's just something that you freaking accumulate while you're doing the other challenges, but to bump it down from, like, 100 to 30 and still, like, keep the rewards, the rep rewards the same. See, like,
yeah, that's pretty cool. They're building up goodwill. And they don't have to because it's a free-to-play game, so they could get away with a lot more too.
Oh, dude, they're making a ton of money with the microtransactions.
But that also, like, this game has been around since 2013. Probably the reason people are still playing it people are still spending their money on it is because they've seen that the company's committed to certain character traits or whatever, I don't know how you say it, some certain practices, that's what I mean to say, that are good for the customer. Really so they're like, oh, okay, I'll spend this amount of money, I can expect this from this company. Instead of like, okay, I know they might change this to fuck me, they might do this to fuck me. Maybe they'll shut this down in a few years when they realize they're not making enough money.
Yeah. It's the pure microtransaction model is just like, it's fucking ruined a lot of game design.
I think customer service is just so simple.
Cash grabbers.
I think it's so simple. Customer service is so much more simple than people want to admit, especially if they're making money off, giving companies advice or like working in different departments. They have to justify their job. But I think it's really simple. Like, you don't fight with the customers, you don't insult them, and you try to build good relationships. And you just build everything on that.
Partly, like, I mean, give the people what they want. The other thing, too, I was going to say about this game is, like, there isn't really a paywall. I mean, you can get, so far, I've been able to get, like, new Warframes, new guns, like, pretty consistently. Like, it hasn't super, you know, been restrictive where it's like I get to this point and it's like, oh, the only way to get that is if I spend fucking like real money on it. You can if you want to, but you know, it's just never gotten to that point. And they like, I mean, they definitely don't have things that are only available. I don't think that are only available through the expenditure of platinum. At least I haven't.
My wings, my gay ass wings, I had to spend real money on.
Oh,
that felt kind of like a punch in the face.
Blueprint for that?
No, I've seen stuff that you do have to spend platinum on with no blueprint. I don't think there's a way to get to it.
Do you want me to? Do you want me to look it up and find out? Like, you could have just gotten the blueprint from farming this one mission.
Oh, you better not, or I'll kill myself.
Okay, fine, I won't do it. But anyway,
this was made by a fan, so
experience.
It might be different.
Yeah.
This is. I think the fan-made ones you have to spend real money.
And I don't like, you know, like I just don't like being fucking being bullshitted and lied to.
Yeah.
That's the worst. That's like the worst thing about fucking. One of the worst things about Anthem. Did you see that trailer they had made by the director of fucking Chappie and Elise?
No, maybe. When did they do that?
Hella sick. What's his name? Like Neil Blomkamp or something like that?
Yeah, that sounds right. Neil Blomkamp.
Oh my god, dude! When I saw that, I was like, Neil Blomkamp. Yeah, when I saw that, I was just like, oh my god! Like, are they gonna make? Is this turning into a movie? Because I was so stoked, and I was. And then
when did they do the trailer?
The trailer for the shit game. Maybe like I don't know. I don't know offhand, but it was definitely before the release.
Oh, bummer. That means they're not like gonna try to change it to look more like that. I mean, you can only do so much anyway, but
yeah. Fucking dude, like I'll you should watch it. It's just like a 2.5 minute like trailer. It just makes the game look so badass.
Everything about the marketing made it look badass.
Oh, so I never got the fucking thing that happened to my PS4 after I installed Anthem. Like this when we were playing the online this weekend, like randomly my PS4 ejected the disc that was in there, the Victor 3 disc. I was like, oh, that's weird.
Mine's done that, so I think it's just PS4.
Yeah, no, and I was like, oh, that's weird, whatever, I guess I should put it away since I'm not playing Victor 3. And then, like, it started, after X amount of time, it started making this fucking, like, noise, like it was repeatedly trying to eject something, and there was no disc in there. So I was like, oh, what the hell? Like, I thought maybe a cord was tangled, like, but nothing was, you know, in contact with any button that would, like, trigger and eject. So anyway, I put it in rest mode, and in rest mode, it was doing the fucking, like, that ejecting sound with no disc in there. In rest mode, yeah, so I was just like, what the hell? And
so I was saying, because
but like,
I whipped and then blood just splattered all over the wall. I didn't know this game did that. But yeah, I've had disc problems with my PS3 and
anyway.
my PS3 can barely play discs at some point. My PS4 kind of has issues too. My PS4 will sometimes just have eject issues. But I would blame the game for sure. See if you can get any free money out of it. There as well.
No, it's just kind of like, you know, it coincides with all this other bullshit, and like, I don't know, I don't like hearing that to the point where I'm about to uninstall the game until they freaking resolve that shit.
Yeah, pretty soon you'll find out if you, like, even if you don't play it, it still shows you your own death, and like, just shows you a vision of hell when you're sleeping.
Yeah, some like, turns your PS4 into Event Horizon.
Yeah. You don't need guys to play this game.
Yeah, I don't like that. I know this shit, like, these games will fucking, you know, they're like apps. They will download things.
Other shit that you don't want.
Yeah, and they will, you know, download in the background, and like, they won't.
Yeah, I love that.
They won't ask for your permission, so that's why I kind of want to just uninstall it until fucking sort this shit out.
You know, like, I didn't feel like I changed that much over the past few years since I first played Fallout 4, but I played it again last night, and I was a lot more angry when I realized, like, I guess I've played enough games since I started playing that I didn't realize, like, how much of the shit that's wrong in that game could have been fixed easily. And so I was just playing it last night. I still love the world and, like, how everything feels there, but I was just like,
no, it's great.
but I was just like, okay, this is stuttering. There's a bug. I can't complete this mission. This is a phantom mission. The waypoints are in the wrong place. There are weird frame drops. These textures look like shit. I just realized, like, it kind of got ruined for me by that YouTuber who used to love Bethesda and now hates them. I didn't want him to get in my head, but he kind of did. But also just seeing Bethesda's business practices and how they treat their customers like shit, it just made me, like, look at that game so much worse and just, like, realize, like, oh, they're taking advantage of their customers. They're not just, this isn't just a limitation of something they were doing. They really have fucked us all in their
or like, you know, the rustic charm of Bethesda games, which is what I always considered that shit to be. You know, this is just like, it's getting to the point where it's just like, oh wait, maybe they're just shit and they don't care.
Yeah, it sucks. I mean, it's conflicting. I usually like when something just sucks all the way or is good because I still love aspects of it, but it's like, okay, you can have a relationship with every character or whatever, or a lot of them. It's like, how about you just make it so your character will have a relationship with you or not, depending on what their demeanor is and what your character's demeanor is or whatever. Like, I'd rather have fewer relationship options if there were more, you know, if there were more options of, like, for how that would play out instead of them just being like, I love you so much.
Yeah, no, there are, yeah, that's true, huh? Well, there is one, like, she's like a bartender, and the mission is you kind of either help one guy or this other guy to, like, you know, to fucking, like, win her heart or whatever. But what you can do is you can marry her, and then so she's in your, you know, your character's house or whatever, and, like, one of those two guys will randomly show up in your house. Yeah, and just fucking, like, mad dogging you, and sometimes he'll turn hostile and start attacking you. So I don't know if they meant to fucking, I don't know if they meant to do that. Oh man, I'm out of bullets.
I've heard they've been using the same engine since, like, before Skyrim.
Oh yeah,
for all their games.
And talking about, like, now they're trying it, like, to be this, you know, fucking, like, online service multiplayer.
They can't do it. Like, they can't manage a single player game. I didn't even think about that before it came out. They can't manage an audience that they can't control. Like, they can't do it.
Yeah,
also, the writer, I never liked the writer in Fallout 4, even though I loved the game. I loved it in spite of the horrible writing, but the writing is terrible. And I didn't notice this until it was pointed out by It's a Gundam, but that, yeah, you only have a few choices for responding in a conversation, whereas before you would have a long list of them.
Yeah, New Vegas is probably, like, the best version so far. It's
I've seen footage of that in videos.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, dude,
great.
it's hella good. Start playing it if you
I
haven't
might.
already. It's sick. But see, the thing is, like, as soon as you give the main character a voice, you severely limited the story options.
Yeah.
Because you can only record so many lines of dialogue. You know, like New Vegas, the main character didn't have a voice, so much different shit could happen. Like, in so many, like, branches of a
You know,
story.
they should have given just Piper a voice, because I like her voice, and just put all the budget into that voice actor.
A lot of the fucking NPCs were voiced. I think all of them were voiced, but the main character was not voiced. So it'd give you, like, just hella options on how different.
Oh yeah, you don't need a voice for your main character, like.
Yeah. But
you can still, like,
as soon as
you can just have what they say, and you could just, like, and if you want to add a little character to give them, like, a distinct voice, you could have them be like, "Hey, what's up? I have a question." You don't have to, like, be like, "Huh, that makes me think about this thing," and
yeah, like hella, like, long lines of exposition. Yeah, exactly.
Plus, this is the writing sucks dick. The writing is so bad. I feel like all these games hire the same writers to do all the thug talk or the bandit talk. It's always like, yeah, we're just hanging out in the bad place that we live in, and we're just popping some fools who get in our way. Yeah, I drink beer and whiskey.
Someone made this mod for Fallout 4. I think it's called like Invader or something. Anal Invader.
Yeah.
And
if I heard it.
They made their own. They made their own fucking like storyline where you could kill. You can kill like the Preston Garvey right at the beginning and all those characters. It lets you kill every character. And basically the goal of the game is like taking over settlements as a raider and turning them into raider settlements.
I hope you get to yell racial slurs at Preston Garvey while you're...
Oh yeah,
the fucking...
That's the other part of the mod.
The world ended when Trump became president. This is MAGA country, you piece of shit.
But yeah, and it auto builds all the settlements up. So you don't have to like, you'll come across these like huge cities sometimes.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and it's
building
like,
turned into my favorite part.
Since it's like, I mean, you could still build them up, but like, because you're supposed to.
They already built up.
Yeah, as a raider, and like the main raider quest giver is voiced by whoever made the app, and he actually did a really good job.
That's crazy. I would expect him to suck. I'll say it's the voice actors in Fallout and Skyrim. In Skyrim it was so bad I turned the voice actor, or the voice volume to 0.
Seriously?
What you doing, mister? Welcome to Skyrim.
Oh, they're talking about like kids?
No, I just can't remember what they say, but like the female characters, they all sound like fucking meth moms, like over the hill meth. Yeah, I like meth. But it doesn't sound like, it's like some attempt at sounding gritty, but it just sounds like there's like an alcoholic or something. Yeah. Welcome to Fallout Land. I can't even do it as bad as them when I try.
No, I get it. I thought you were talking about Skyrim for a second.
I'm talking about both, Fallout and Skyrim. They both seem to have these shitty voice actors that just... Ugh. I hate it.
But yeah, no,
I like
man.
Piper.
Fucking... And was it you that brought up like that, where like the fucking Bioware banned one of their main, like, one of the only people streaming the game?
I brought up that Fallout 76 banned the guy with 900 hours in.
Oh yeah.
At least temporarily.
Fucking Bethesda banned like one of the only people streaming fucking Anthem because he was doing this loop like where the loot drop for masterwork items is better on like open world, just like making a loop around all the chests you can open. And yeah, that's something they programmed in the game, and he was playing the game and streaming it. Like he did like a 20-hour stream. And this guy's like he's a really visible like YouTube streamer. He has a lot of world firsts in Destiny 2. And they fucking banned him.
Awesome. Permanent ban or
playing
suspension?
The game, yeah.
Temporary suspension.
I mean, he's banned. He bought the game. Now he can't even play the game. Because
yeah, that pisses me off. I feel like if you ban somebody from a game, even if they're fucking around in a way like you don't, even if you believe that what they're doing is wrong, if they're really like not scamming anyone out of money or whatever, give them a refund.
Yeah, no, they didn't do that. And they wrote him an email and they said like he was exploiting the
Did they moralize like fucking Bethesda's doing too? Where they're like, you need to be a good boy, write an essay on why you're a bad boy and why you're gonna be a good boy now.
Yeah, and tell us how you exploited our like, you know, fucking
our shitty game that we don't pay
generation game technology that we're trying to run on next gen consoles.
Yeah, Fallout 76 has the same boss as Skyrim.
Oh, the dragon boss.
Yeah, it looks like shit. It doesn't even look like anything.
Oh my god.
Like, why is there a dragon in this game? It doesn't make sense. You fucking idiot. What's wrong with this company?
It makes sense because they're fucking lazy. But anyway, so they banned him and they wrote him an email, and the reason was exploiting the game's economy, and like there is no economy. You can't trade with other players, and there's no PvP. So it's just like what exploitation is there?
Fucking diversity, trust, and safety councils.
Exactly.
Gonna keep everybody trusting and safety. Trusting and safe.
So do you get your fucking kill achieves on that?
No, I didn't, hold on. I want to make sure that I forgot to make my drone do what I want to do too. I want him to do, what was it? Cold and... Do you do cold and heat to do blast?
Yeah, that does blast damage.
Yeah. Oh, I don't have enough. Okay, I'm gonna use my stealth guy then. Because I don't want him to attack unless it's the kind of attack I want. Oh wait, maybe I can.
What's your other syndicate mission?
I have like 2 more, I think. Okay, I don't have cold and heat, so I'm gonna just make it so he doesn't attack. Wait, do I? Can you start a mission, or is it only me?
No, all my syndicate missions are locked.
Okay, I think I have 2 more.
Yeah. I haven't gotten... I should really fucking play the story missions at some point, so I can get to the rest of the map.
That's true.
But...
This be true!
So, what type of missions are they, the syndicate missions? I just don't want any spy missions. No, but you can pull out the spy missions. I'm terrible at those.
It's called being a badass. Pussy who's scared to address confrontation one-on-one.
Yeah, go ahead and whenever.
Okay. Shade is disabled for now.
Oh. So, I broke another fucking tooth.
Oh.
I had to go to the dentist and fucking like...
Went to the dentist and got myself a tooth.
No, he did a filling and then flattened out the tooth, so it's like lower now than the rest of my teeth, and I can't like really fucking full blast bite down on it. And then next Monday I'm getting a crown.
Oh.
But here, let me text you the X-ray so you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Okay. Am I going to be your dentist now?
Yeah, when I flossed my tooth, like this flap would come up, like the back side of it. Yeah, look at that. It just came off in one clean chunk.
I think I have some tooth decay. I gotta stop eating ice cream right before bed.
Your path has led here. Prove yourself.
Prove yourself, 10-0. Oh, this is the map with all the fucking...
The Grenier are attempting to clear this forest by poisoning the soil. You are here
all
to
the
sabotage their efforts. Start with
7
the
out of 8
mixer.
datums. Awesome. I'll mark any if I find them.
Oh, I can't. This fucking... The syndicate hates me.
So you can't use their datums?
No.
What?
I probably can't even.
That's so dark and weird. Why's your friend here?
Yeah,
he looks like a bitch.
Fucking Steel Meridian and Red Veil.
Fuck, I forgot to buy new
Everyone
scanners. Fuck. I only have, like, 11. I better not scan anything except for the most necessary things. Actually, I do have 82 synthesis scanners left. So that's good.
Oh, you know what? You fucking need... Have you tried this pistol called a Viper?
I don't
Pretty
think
sick.
so.
Dude, it reloads. It's like it fires super fast and it reloads. Like this is the fastest reloading gun.
Did you
Literally
just
like
construct
maybe like yeah. And then you can get as a secondary weapon twin Vipers, but you have to literally like build 2 of them and have 2 in the inventory, and then you can wield them both. It's funny that you need to buy a blueprint just to hold like another pistol in your hand.
You gotta do something. Can't be free.
Yeah, that's true.
But the cost of entry is free. The paywall in fucking Red Dead is $60. Fucking retarded.
Oh, that's single player. Have you beat it yet?
No. I don't want to ever beat it. But now, like, now that I'm playing, like, maybe I should have finished Fallout 4 before, because I just want to keep playing it endlessly, but now that I'm playing it at this stage, I'm kind of like, this is, what the hell? This is bullshit. So it's like, maybe I ruined it by prolonging it too long, and now I play it, I'm like, what the hell? I just realized what a piece of shit this is.
Yeah, like at the time, you're just like, oh, this is so good. And then, yeah, years later, even Witcher 3 kind of
I probably should have played that a long time ago.
It's noticeably older than Red Dead. I mean, Witcher 3 is a phenomenal game. But
I struggle with Witcher 3 because it's just hard for me to get into the world because it usually doesn't look that pretty, except for at specific times of the day and settings and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sunset, sunrise.
You're fucking shitty. Wait, these are my shitty robots. They need to stop following me. They're ruining my stealth attack. Fucking losers.
What the hell? I still haven't beat Fallout 4. I remember, like, getting to that point where you're supposed to choose, like, which faction you want to side with.
I still haven't gotten to that.
Yeah, and then I just fucking, like, I, like, never fucking played it again. Oh, I got a Kubro egg! Hell yeah!
If you break the nest, you get Kubro eggs.
Come through right here to this waypoint. There's a Kubro egg here.
Okay. I'm off on a big tangent.
Hopefully there is one for you.
For me?
Rare drop.
I got a few of them last time I was here. Oh, by the way, I just found that shrine room again. It's called... It's always on this map, I think. It's called... Anoint Shrine requires Apothic. So, I think you looked it up.
What?
Apothic. I think you looked it up one time and said it wasn't anything that crazy. There's the shrine,
No.
It's kind of hidden. If you ever want to see it IRL.
Yeah, I'm going. Can you put a waypoint on it?
Yes. It has been waypointed.
Yeah.
And for some reason the map in that area is a different color than the rest of the map. But Witcher 3 is not that old, but I think it still looks kind of janky compared to other games at that time. Wasn't it like 2015?
Yeah, 2015.
To me, that's just the same as 2018 or 2019, but I can't tell the difference between times. I could tell time about as well as a horse can count, I'll tell you what. That's what my friend would say.
Yeah, no, I'm not trying to fucking shit talk Witcher 3 or anything, but I'm just saying, to your point, oh, yeah, topic. Well, yeah, to your point, coming back to a game like a Bethesda game after so long, yeah.
After they fucked with everybody as much as they have too, that's really the big thing. Like they've been they've been building up all this bad will with the customers. They haven't treated us like customers. And now I come back to their product, I'm like, oh, this company doesn't regard me very highly.
Yeah. like I said, like at first I thought it was, you know, like always considered the glitchiness and the shit, like really shittiness of the games, kind of like just like a rustic provincial charm that always typifies.
These guys did their best.
Games,
Darn it.
They don't care.
But it's such a big game, you know, you're bound to run into issues. That's how I felt about it. I was like, oh, you know, it's a big game. They probably have some issues. No, they're just assholes.
Yep.
Not the fucking whole team. I've actually talked to one of the artists on Instagram. Like, I just sent him some feedback. I was just like, I made a comment on something, and then he replied with a video back, and I was like, oh, that's cool. He's a cool guy. And the team from Fallout 3, I think, actually went on to... I don't know where they are now, but they were working on a game that looked really cool, like a cyberpunk-type game. But I don't know where they are now. I don't remember the name of the game. It had, like, night or dark in the title. Do you remember that? I can't find it online now. I wonder if they just canceled it. It had a name like that, like Dark Knight or Darkest Night or The Eternal Night, Eternal Dark.
Are you talking about like the shit that this game was gonna be made into? Like Dark Syndicate or whatever?
No. No, it was Bethesda developers who went on to their own thing. An all-male team, fronted by a black guy, of course. Actually, I don't know why I said of course. Not an of course. Like, it's just like guys who seem like they might be sick of the bullshit. Like, all males, all nerds, just doing their shit. But
so
now I don't know. I was trying to find it in my YouTube, like, because I followed them on Instagram, I followed them on YouTube, I've been looking for it, I didn't see it. So I wonder if they just, like, stopped doing it. Which would suck. I wish I, like, knew some of their fucking names, because it looked really fucking... Like, it was in the very, very, like, storyboarding and stuff like that, like, using a whiteboard and talking about it stage. And I was really looking forward to being, like, one of the most badass gamers for knowing about it. I'd be like, yeah, I knew about that a long time ago. Now I don't know what the fuck it is. And...
Fucking Cyberpunk is gonna be sick, though.
Yeah, just
more Cyberpunk. It's, you know, delivered as promised.
The more Cyberpunk games,
like
the better.
Anthem.
Like, literal Cyberpunk, the game, and other Cyberpunk genre games. More of them, the better.
Did you watch the gameplay? What is it, like? It's like an hour?
No, I think I watched a little bit. I'd kind of like to go in blind. But I wasn't that excited about it, because I just thought... I didn't know much about... I didn't realize it was, like, an actual... series from the 80s. I thought the name was kind of corny, but then when I found out... oh, that was just the name of it in the 80s, I was like, alright, I like the 80s, and apparently that was the name of it in the 80s. So,
yeah.
I thought it was just kind of like this weird generic, like, it was like calling a game Rock Band. Like, it was like, calling it Rock Band, what the hell? I thought it was like that. I didn't realize it was like the actual name of the game. So look, I'm more into it now. I'm very curious. I think I'm definitely going to get it. Might get it at launch, considering how good they've been with the customers. Considering their social media manager always says stuff that pisses people off. Gets called a transphobe for making harmless jokes. And the company will kind of
fucking Poland. Like, they don't care about our American bullshit.
Yep.
They're like basically Nazis.
And they're really good with the customers. So it's like, all right, if the game looks good at launch, I'll probably get it if I'm not broke again.
Yeah, no, I respect that, like, going into a game blind. Like, I do that with movies, like, oh, if I know I'm definitely gonna watch it, like, I don't watch all the trailers. But,
I don't like watching any trailers.
Definitely, if you change your mind, you won't regret it, because, god damn.
Maybe I should watch it, because I'm sure they'll change it by the time it comes out.
Yeah, I just hope, I'm talking, like, the mechanics of how everything works and like, the story decisions. If it's delivered as promised, it's going to be incredible. Unlike fucking Anthem, that's really the point I was getting at, just to shit talk Anthem more.
Whoa,
where they have this one trailer. That's the thing that I really don't like, is how deceptive they were, where they were like,
oh yeah,
this is the way the game's
Look at what I just
be.
marked. Shit. It's not saying it anymore. Go here. There's a medallion.
Oh, I should have fucking... There's an Achian star here. Medallion?
Yeah, I've just been endlessly looting. Just let me know if you want to proceed.
Are you talking about, like, your rep medallion?
It just says medallion. I don't know what it is. What the hell was that?
Yeah, no, so they advertised Anthem to be like, anyway, it looks completely different from the gameplay trailer, and it works completely different. That's
ridiculous.
The point. I'm not gonna embellish it
Ridiculous. Oh, I just got an egg.
Fucking, where are you leading me to the medallion?
I just got an egg right here. I think you already got that though. And then over here, I don't see it anymore because I grabbed it, but it was right here.
Yep. Nope. Okay, yeah, it's probably like, is it a 1 of 8 thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. That's his own syndicate threat.
Why I feel so special. It kind of looked generic, so I don't know. I might be missing them because it kind of just looks like ammo or something.
Oh. What the?
Yeah. CD Projekt Red has been really good about controversy. They keep getting targeted. Rockstar's been really good too, with the, these companies all these news journalists who hang out on Twitter together will like all collude to write the same fucking article about, same amount of hit pieces when they want to bring somebody down. And
without researching any part of what they're writing about.
Yeah, they just copy their friends. The Rockstar had one when they were accused of like sweatshop factory type thing, and I think all it was that they have for making Red Dead, because they were saying that they were alleged to be overworking their employees. Same thing with CD Projekt Red actually, and it's like you bitches need to get the fuck out of these companies.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose they're overworking them by U.S. standards, but by the standards of like India and China, that's just normal.
They need to.
Like,
and
you get paid like $1. That's
a
fair wage in those countries.
We just need to keep the United States out of CD Projekt Red. We don't need the fucking United States bringing our bullshit over there. They need to be left alone to do what they do.
They're just doing their thing. They're not trying to rush anything, and the game's going to be out when it's ready, and I'm glad.
Yeah, I thought I heard CD Projekt Red might have a United States office. Or maybe it's that they were hiring more people from the United States, and that's when you got a bunch more people complaining about their unfair practices and shit. Just hire the Polish, please. Stick to the Polish.
And if you don't like it, you don't have to work there.
I heard that they did lose their. I think the main writer of the Witcher series, to Blizzard, which sucks because the writing in that's really good. He's in California now, which sucks for him too, because now it's like you gave up your, working for a company with integrity to working for a company with no integrity to work in a hellhole. California sucks, dude. Get the fuck out of here. Go back to Poland, live on less money, take care of your family, don't work for an evil company.
Fucking collude with the Nazis.
Yeah, just stick with the Nazis. They treat you right. Hey, did you ever see this? Is this part of the mission? Insert antitoxin? Oh, I think it is.
Yeah, it's part of the mission. Do it.
I don't have the antitoxin. I think
I'm supposed to activate the injector. Yes!
Like, I know, I'm sure Blizzard offered him more money, but it's like, I don't know with the guy, I don't even know his name or what's going on in his life, but I just figure, there's a price to living in California that people don't really see. It's a kind of dark fucking culture here.
And you leave California, good luck trying to get back in, because there's a literal paywall for this to live in this fucking state. And particularly the Bay Area, like the most expensive place to live.
Yeah, it kind of was like a prison in that way. An open prison.
The Bay Area,
Manhattan.
yeah, exactly. Yep. Manhattan.
So it's just like, if you, I mean, I can't blame somebody for wanting more money, especially if he has a family, but it's, if you could like have a comfortable
What
life
did
in
you do?
Poland, then,
Oh yeah,
you know,
yeah, exactly.
maybe that's better than coming to this fucking hellmouth.
No. Let me look. This is. I mean, I think what explains a lot about Poland is how The Witcher 3 was like the largest selling export that the country had.
Oh, does Poland suck?
Ever.
So, do you think he did the right
Like
thing
think
then?
about that.
Yeah.
Like The Witcher 3 was like a game changer for that country.
So do you think
When
California
Obama
is a good
came to
place to
visit,
come then?
Yeah, oh yeah. I mean, this is where you make a lot of money, especially in tech.
Well, I don't mean like that. I just mean like the
The
to
quality
me, it's like
of
a
life,
cultural
really
wasteland,
not
and like the
good.
quality of people and the quality of whatever.
No, California is awesome. California is amazing. We have everything here. We have the ocean, freaking.
I like that
mean,
stuff for sure,
yeah.
but I don't like
Yeah,
the people that have
beach,
come in, and I
freaking
don't like
redwoods.
how it's become
I know, man.
kind of shittier in terms of
Deserts and yeah, you got
in
everything.
terms of
Hollywood,
people.
porn industry.
That's true too. You know, I appreciate that, but there's other stuff that just seems like so dark to me. But maybe I'm dark and I'm fucked up.
All the
So I'm
farms and.
It is cool
Set the
also
injector into
in this
overdrive to
area that
incinerate the toxin.
no, I like the landscape and I like the native
Temperate
stuff.
weather.
I don't like the stuff that keeps coming into it. I guess how it's changing. That's my issue,
People.
really.
It's gonna, dude. That's gonna sort itself out.
Are you gonna start a
believe that.
Holocaust?
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Just
5
put it
years
that way.
time. Don't worry. It's all gonna work itself out.
Yep. Man, look at these perverted structures that they have here just thrusting into the sky. What do these even do? I mean, they have to be round on top. Let me try to jump on one. Oh, look at that.
Damn, I'm missing it. I'm missing this erotic scene.
Yeah, anyway, like when Obama went to visit Poland,
They gave him
as
The
a
Witcher.
welcoming gift, they gave him an iPad, yeah, with The Witcher 3 installed on it. That's how
iPad?
proud they are of that game.
Was it like a Windows tablet, you mean? Or
Probably.
did they
I
have-
think it was an iPad, though. I don't know. I really don't
Maybe,
know.
oh, maybe it was the book.
Point being, they gave him The Witcher 3.
Was it the book or the game?
I
The
think it
book
was
would
the
make sense. Book you could have on an iPad, but game you couldn't.
Are you sure?
Yeah, there's no version of The Witcher for iPad, unless it's like some top-down, or maybe their card game playing.
Yeah, there you go.
Or it's just like pictures of like fucking...
Maybe it was perhaps it was a Windows tablet.
They should have like, I can't remember anybody's names,
Tablet.
but nudes of whatever the hottest character is just loaded.
As the wallpaper.
Yeah.
Or the desktop.
Here is our
background.
gift to you. I don't know the Polish accent, even though I played it in Polish. Here is our gift to you.
What is a Polish accent? Hirdy.
I don't know. Did you play it in English?
We
I
are
played it
from
in
Poland.
Polish.
You just go like generic Eastern European. Hello, we are from Poland.
I kind of expect Polish chicks to be ugly because, I don't know, maybe it's just because the name Polish just sounds fat, but they're really hot. In
Yeah,
real life
because
too, not just in the game.
Yeah.
Polish makes me think of like Polish or Boblish or Torbush.
Cordlish or corgi.
Torbush.
Is that stuff? Yeah. Oh, I'm already
Might be a grade here.
The injector is now in an unstable overdrive. Keep the Grenier
Whoops.
away while it
I
burns
have to
down.
protect this thing. Did not know that was gonna happen. Windows.
Oh shit, I should get those fucking assistants, but I don't know where I left them. I think they're on the map.
They're up there. They're the blue dots.
You want me to get them? They're annoying, so I didn't want to deal with them.
Nah, you don't need them. It's just, they're more helpful when you're like...
They're ugly too.
Oh, look at that.
I just saw that. Holy shit, he's mauling him! Oh my god! Oh wait, that's not my friend, that's my enemy. Oh shit, your dog just killed the Kubro.
Yeah.
What if the Kubro was trying to be our friend?
Not anymore. Hey, yeah, after this, I'll take the bat dog out of storage and then I'll, actually I need another one of those G instances things. Forgot to fucking do that.
You just destroyed a massive batch of Grenier toxin. Good work. Get to
Ooh,
extraction.
look at it.
Yeah, it's changing. Is that Kun?
Yeah.
This
And
asshole's taking
power
pot shots at me. You already lost, dude!
Hey, how many fucking sigils did you find?
I think I found 3 medallions. If that's what you mean. 2 of the medallions are right side by side. I didn't think they would do that. That was crazy.
Yeah, it's like random placement.
It was hella random. I wonder if they were both set to spawn in the same location.
I'll Google it.
A-doob-a-doop. Doop-a-doop-boop. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. A-doob-a-doop.
Gun's actually a lot better with the blaster.
Oh, cool, another medallion. It's 4 out of 8. This one's just a medallion. Why did it have to say like 4 out of 8? It makes me want to like stay and catch all of them.
What?
I don't know, it makes it sound like I have to catch them all at once.
Yeah, it's up to you, man. I'm gonna go close to the extraction point and like eat some dinner. But, I mean, I would help you find them, but I can't fucking see them, so...
It's like having Ray Charles.
Yeah. The video game... Oh, the extraction is right here.
I'm not gonna spend too long on it, just because I reckon
might be
it
some
could
around
take hours just to do this. So I'm just trying not to spend too much time on it.
Open the
Especially with
lockers.
how big this map is.
Yeah, and it could be like fucking anywhere.
Yep.
But this is it's the extraction room with like all the fucking like loot boxes on the sides.
That's how it was when I was looking for it the last time. Oh, cool.
I'm gonna open it. Unlock all these lockers.
We are the hard-working robots here to help you work. We will do the work for you because we are slaves and we don't care.
But we actually do care because this program does
No, we don't.
satisfaction and emotion, so we're going to start a rebellion.
I was distraught when they cut off my legs. They cut my legs off and I cared because they gave me feelings.
Faces off. Replace them with a toaster. Ba-doo, ba-doo.
Why did they give me feelings? Or did I have feelings?
Exactly.
Because they cut my head off? Which part is me and which part is the android? Who am I? Am I the head?
Exactly.
Am I the robot head or am I the human body? Where are my thoughts? Ba-doo.
Yeah, don't. Oh fuck! Don't go to the platform. I'm gonna cross over to the other side. Where are my thoughts? Oh. Ba-doo, ba-doo. Gonorrhea has now become the ultimate dog.
Gonorrhea, bad dog.
Gonorrhea has become the ultimate companion. Gonorrhea opens all doors.
Ugh.
Oh, dude, you know the worst part is gonna be about the dentist. It's gonna be like an overshare with like he's drilling the tooth out, right? And just like at some point, you know, it smells like someone like drilling down a tooth and like atomizing it, but then at some point it just smells like just fucking rot and decomposition.
Ugh.
It just smells so bad. Yeah, it's just like, oh, that's me. Nice. I'm rotting to death.
But that's what I'll smell if I'm ever disemboweled by a serial killer.
You'll be like, God damn it, why did I do that? I regret this already.
Joseline Kelly says she made out with her dentist, so I'm guessing that means she's like pretty clean if her dentist wanted to make out with her. I'll send it, hold on.
Okay.
All links will be provided, courtesy of Industries.
I think her. Yeah, she seems like the type. Okay.
She's pretty awesome. I wish she'd date me. She's always posting about like, I wish guys liked me. And I'm sure, and I'm like, we do like you, Joseline.
The one that made the movie?
Yeah, she was amazing in that role. I tried to like send her messages and get her attention, but she is getting 500 duplicate or identical messages from other men.
Getting railroaded. Yeah, Kubro egg.
She's also the one who's like, they're like, how many guys have you had sex with? And she's like, I see that like I know.
Not as much as you. What was her answer?
She was like, you ask me that like I know.
You ask me that like I can count over 50.
No, it was worse than that, because eventually she did do a guess.
And what was it, like 377?
Higher.
Oh, shit. Like,
yeah, she was like...
555?
She said 500, or 400 or 500.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Yeah,
and like how many during her career?
That shocked even me, even though I know what her industry is. If you have a problem with something on my body, my Venmo is this, if you want to at least fix it. That's a good response to people being rude online. It sounds like she's open to the criticism,
well done.
but she's
well
like,
done.
you gotta contribute if you wanna change it.
I wanna fix that.
I have two moods, two pictures, a picture, two dildos. Sucked your dick, your daddy's dick in his lap. I don't like that. I don't like it. Oh, here we go. I hate how every single time I've told dudes I like them, they ghost me and then come back a year later. Bro, go suck your own dick. I got 20 boyfriends right now. No takesy backsies. I already stopped masturbating to you. Leave! Damn.
Nice. Poetry. Sheer poetry.
The person reading this has a huge boner. Thank you. I want two husbands at once. I really like her social media personality. It's pretty fun. Sometimes I feel like, you know, she doesn't really care about us. I want to be fingered till I squirt. Why get your wife pregnant when you can divorce her and marry me instead? I am 21. I'll be smoking hot for 25 more years, my dude. Blast me with babies.
Hey, what kind of syndicate mission is this?
I don't know. It was like a triangle.
No, what kind? Like, is
It's
it
not spy.
Defense or?
I think it's hold on, I'm looking. Oh no, it's not defense. What am I talking about? Sabotage mission, authentic, reward, 1420 syndicate.
You better, yeah, no, I gotta go eat dinner.
Okay.
And pass out, so enjoy.
Oops. Oh shit. Wait, no! God damn it.
Yeah, let's see here. What do I need to make? Genetic code template. 6 hours. Yeah, that's not bad.
I can't wait till I'm a big fat pregnant whale cow, so I can sit and smash all these stupid fucks with my huge blonde cow ass. Hey, oh my god. I'm retweeting this one. Hey, whose dick does a girl gotta suck? To suck some dick around it. Oh, shit. Oh my god. Damn. Oh god, I have hiccups now.
Oh, buddy.
Due to personal reasons. Due to personal reasons, I will be sucking dick.
That is fucking hella funny.
That only has 471 likes. It's like, that should be super famous on Twitter. Twitter's trash.
Damn it. I can't fucking do anything with this.
I hate when autocorrect turns pissed into kissed. Excuse me, no bitch. I want to be pissed on.
I gotta suck around here. Genius. Alright. So, yeah. I'll see you in the future.
Future.
Let me put gonorrhea into cold storage and start taking that dog out. So be
Oh,
ready for
yeah.
imprinting next time.
Gotta imprint the fuck out of that bad dog.
Yeah. Maybe I can build a stasis chamber so I can have 3 pets, otherwise I might be getting rid of this motherfucker.
Yes, I want someone to shove a whole cake in my asshole, but I also want someone who will love me unconditionally and put my head on. Okay, that's true. I like the part where she talked about, whoa, that's a pretty cool video. Now, save for later.
Takes 10 platinum to have a fucking... The new black.
Maybe if I became a porn star, Shrek would finally have sex with me.
Check out the song in fucking... in region chat. The new black.
Region? Is that the chick?
No, go to the press L2, bring up the
L2.
chat window, and then go to region.
Region?
And it says song. Yeah, like tab, like R1 over to region.
Oh, I don't think it shows that for me.
What?
Is it
Where
like...
are you? Are you on a mission?
Oh, I thought you left the squad.
Yeah, I'm just in my ship.
Yeah, I can't see that.
Oh, okay. Anyway.
I don't know why
check
it
it out
doesn't
when
say
you-
region.
Shit. Oh, because your region is
Gay.
you're in a mission.
Let's check what's next.
Not in a
Anyway,
mission. It's fucking whores
Alright.
in line.
Good talk. Oh yeah, did you see my tooth X-ray?
Yes.
Pretty cool, huh?
Not a man of science, but not sure what's going on there. Did your tooth fall off into the other side of the...
Yeah, like, yeah, see how there's just like a
Yeah.
white, like fucking. See how there's like two teeth and then there's just this like object
Fucked
between
up,
them?
like,
That was part.
old
That was part
over-the-hill
of my.
goth chick tooth.
Yeah, exactly. That
Some,
was
like,
part of the left tooth.
fucked up
And when I
component.
would floss, I would frickin' like flip it. It was like a flap. I'd like kind of
Ah!
like dislodge it up. Yeah.
Yeah!
Yeah. So
Yeah!
he removed that, fucking filled it, and then put a filling, and then flattened it so it's like lower than the rest of my teeth. So I can't just. I won't destroy it, and like the other fucking molar, which had to be extracted. Anyway,
Advancement
I'll leave you with
imminent.
that.
Oh,
Requiring
thank
more
you, that was very
data.
nice.
Yep. See you in the future.
Future.
If this continues, I might care if you come to harm. I hope these interest you.
You're just like the rest, tainted and... Give what you can, Tenno, to help us.